Welcome to a new video. In this video, we will solve a tricky SQL interview question which deal with a source table and a target table. Now, based on the source and a target table, we have to obtain an output in the given format. So, let us go through the source table, target table, and the expected output format in which we have to obtain our final output. So, I have created all the three in Excel. Let us go through the three tables in Excel. So these are the three tables. The first table is the source table, and the second table is the target table, and this is the result format which we are looking to obtain. Now, when analyzing the source table, we can see that both the source and target table have two columns. The first column is ID column, and the second column is letter. And in the target table also, it has the same column which is ID column and the column called letter. And based on the ID and letter column, there are different pairs of data created for each tables. So now when we compare the source and target table, we can see that pair 1A is repeating in both source table and target table. Now pair 2C is not repeating in the target table, so it is only present in the source table. Now when we go through 3E, it is present in the source table and also it is available in the target table. Now going through 4G, now 4 is available in the target table, but the pair is not exactly the same. ID is available in the target table, but the letter is different when comparing the source and target table. And now going through the target table, we can see that the record 5K, which is not present in the source table, is available only in the target table. So this is the overall analysis for the records from source and target table. Now let us look at the result table. Now when we go through the result table, we can see that it has got two columns. The first column is ID and the second column is comment. Now when we analyze the first result or the first row, we can see that ID2 is only present in the source table. So we have to print a message such that the corresponding ID is present only in the source table. So when we go through the source table, we can see that ID2 is only present in the source table, and when we go through target table, that particular ID is not available in the target table. Now when we go through the second result, that is 5, that particular ID is only present in the target table. Now when we go through the target table, ID 5 is present here corresponding to the pair 5K, and when we go through the source table, we can see that that particular ID is not present in the source table. Now when we go through the final result, that is 4, the comment is mismatch. So when we go through the source table, we can see that corresponding to ID 4, the letter is G, and when we go through the target table, corresponding to ID 4, the letter is X. So in both the tables, the ID is present, but the letter has a mismatch when comparing the source and target table. Now let us go to SSMS and write a query to get the output in the exact same format which we are seeing now. Now these are the two tables which I have already created. The table script will be provided in the description. You can use that to create the table. Now let me execute the query. So these are the exact same table which we now saw in Excel. So now we are going to write a query to get the first part of the result. So the first part of the result is the ID which is present only in the source table. So let us first obtain that. For that, we will start with a select clause. Select, and before writing the column name, let me specify the tables. The first table is source underscore tab, and let me give an alias name as S. Now I'm going to create a left join with the target table. That is left join. The second table is target underscore tab, and alias name be T. Now I'm going to create the join based on ID column which is present in both the tables. S.id and S.id equal T.id. So this is the join condition. Now S.id comma T.id be the two columns currently I am fetching. Now execute this and let us see what is the output we are getting. Now we have obtained an output based on the left join between source tab table and the target table. Now we need only a record corresponding to null from the current result which we have obtained. For that, what we can do is we can write a where clause where T.id is null, and the only column which we require in our final output is S.id along with a text column or a comment column. For that, the comment that we require is only in source column. Let us copy this text as well. We will use the same text as comment. Now let us execute this and see if we are getting the first part of the result. Yeah, now we have obtained the first row of the result, which we saw in Excel. Now let us go and write the query to get the second row of the result, that is a record which is only present in the target table. For that, we will write a similar query, but here we are going to make use of a left join where the target table acts as the left table. So that we will write a select from first table is target table. We will create a left join, and here also let the alias name be t for the target table. The left join is on source table, alias name be s on t.id equal s.id, and here also we are going to fetch the t.id column, and we are going to write the same where condition, but here the where condition will be based on the id column from the source table. So here where s.id is null. Now if we execute this, we will get the id which is only present in the target table but is not present in the source table. We can include the comment text as well. So the comment text is only in target table. So we will copy the same text, and the column name is comment. So this is the second part of the output. Now execute this, and we will get a result where the id is 5 and the comment is only in target. So this is the second part of the output. Now we have to obtain the third part of the result where id is present in both the tables but the letter is mismatched when comparing source and target table. So the result should be 4 and the comment should be mismatched. For that, now let us create a different join to get the output. That is, we are going to select from source table, but here instead of left join, we are going to write inner join. So the ID should be present in both the tables, and the second table is the target table, and join condition is based on s.id and t.id. So this is the join condition. And now let us place a star over here, execute this, and let us see what is the output we are getting. Based on that, we will modify the query. Now, if we go through the result, we can see that 1, 3, and 4 are present in both the tables. But when we analyze the result, corresponding to one letter in both the tables are A and A. Corresponding to ID 3, the letters in both the tables are E and E. But when coming to ID 4, letters are different. So we can simply write a where clause, that is where s dot letter not equal t dot letter. Now execute this, and we will get only record corresponding to 4. Execute. Now we have only record corresponding to 4, but we only require the id from one of the column and the comment. So we will take id only from s.id comma, and the comment will be mismatch. Let us copy this, and the comment is mismatch. Now we have obtained the three different parts of the result which we saw in Excel. Now simply we have to do a union all clause between all the three results. Union all, and between the first and second query also we will write a union all clause. Now before executing this, let me comment this select star from both the tables. Now execute this, and we will get the result which we saw in Excel, where we have an ID column and we have a comment column in which the ID 2 is present only in the source table, ID 5 is only present in the target table, and ID 4 is present in both the table, but the other record corresponding to ID 4 is a mismatch when comparing the source and target table. So this is one method of solving this query. If you have some interesting method, please comment the method. I really appreciate that. And thanks for watching, and subscribe for more. Thank you.